Everyone, Sveiki. My name is Gabriella Tarida. You can call me Gabby. From Diponegoro University, Undip, and now I'm studying in Daugavpils University, majoring in biology, and in Latvia I study biology as well. Basically, please keep on watching. It's kind of boring, but please keep on watching. For my application process, this is my first time I'm enrolling myself into scholarships, and I am very grateful that I have been accepted for this program, Iisma program. The application itself takes almost 3 weeks to actually proceed. The first week will be registration, such as document for GPA, English tests, and many more, essay as well. For the second week will be the interview selection. And then the next week will be what's the final result. For your departing, it will be first of all, Latvia is very cold, so for all Indonesian people, for all above awareness, please preparing yourself for coats and jackets. But I have to recommend you to buy it in here rather than you bring it from Indonesia. So it will keep yourself warm, first of all. Second, drink a lot of antibiotics and eat a lot, so it will help you sustain yourself in here. My noticeable cultural difference that I have experienced would be the people in here are very quiet, unlike Indonesia. Indonesia, they have a lot of traffic, people are loud, lousy, you can call it like that, and in here people tend to be very quiet, not a lot of noise, and you can give like some kind of calming effect for you, so that's the first thing. Second would be the language, because it is very rare to find people to speaking English. Like, you have to like training yourself a bit of Russian and Latvian to help you sustain yourself to live in here, in my opinion. Did you experience any culture shock? Yes, I experienced a lot of culture shock, let's put it that way. Like, first of all would be that we actually have to follow the rules. Because in Indonesia, a lot of people will not follow the rules, but in here we have rules that we have to follow, and sometimes police or people will come and get you if you don't follow the rule. The next step will be, for example, in my case, in Undip, the lecturer are very fond of you, like they are too caring to you. They give a lot of presentation and they actually explain this presentation themselves. But in here, the lecturer tend to be much more into practice rather than just lecture. And of course, for me, I prefer the activity rather than lecture. The next step will be, did you need to change your study habits or pace during your study abroad? Of course, because I have only 5 months, it's very limited to actually catch up with the studies. So of course you need to study every night, put it that way, like regularly study. And then tell one thing that really affects you after finally accomplishing Iisma program by studying abroad. First of all, I become much more independent and I'm much more care of my surroundings. Like, while my friends like having a trouble, I tend to become much more caring than what I used to be, like that. And actually it affects me in my study as well. Like, I'm becoming much more careful of what I should do and what in the next subject will be. The next step will be, actually there are a lot of things that I will say memorable experience as in my world. One of them would be, the best memory would be when we meet with our ambassador, Indonesian ambassador from Sweden. They actually part of Latvia as well. They actually taking care of Latvia as well. So it is an honor for me to be called by someone so important. Be the experience, of course. Like, this is my first time I'm going abroad for my scholarships, and then of course, most valuable thing would be my connection with a lot of people. I meet a lot of great people as an awardees. They are from Universitas Al Azhar Indonesia, Universitas Negeri Surakarta, Solo, UNS. There are also people from other universities such as Brawijaya. It's an honor for me, and also all my friends, which is international friends. I have a lot of fun with them, so it's a great thing to actually expand your community and basic skill for communications. I have a lot of friends from Italy Italy, Turkey, what is it, Kazakhstan. The next step will be I really wish for academics, like because in Indonesia we tend to be much more of lecturing stuff rather than activity. So I will actually recommending my university to pick and much more into activity, practical stuff. Especially because I'm in biology major, it is better for my university to take much more into practical rather than lecture. That will help a lot, especially for people that take like animals and plants. I think they will prefer this. In the beginning of Iisma program admission stages, I say that my commitment would be make a lot of friends with Latvia people, but turns out like due to COVID-19 kind of limited for us to talk and communicating with other people and social networking as well. And of course, the second of all, I plan to do a choir in here, but turns out the activity itself just started like 3 weeks or 1 month ago, so it is a limited time. The next step will be I will contribute much more into my what they call it, experience and share it with you guys. And I hope what I shared right now, I hope it's enough. If it's much more you need to ask or anything, you can put my Instagram. Okay, thank you very much. Love dia. Привет, bye bye.